Hello, my name is Anna. Welcome to Liberated Yoga Virtual Studio. I am in beautiful St. Thomas on Linquist Beach today, and we will talk about Trikonasana or triangle pose. It is a challenging pose even though it is often taught to very beginners. There's a lot to learn. Join me.
There are two ways of coming into the pose. We'll begin from the bottom-up approach, which means you're starting in down dog or in table pose. Step your left foot forward and straighten your right leg. You are in lunge. You'll need to shorten your stance enough for your back heel and outer edge of the back foot to ground and the arch of the back foot to be lifted. So take that short step in, and you can even step the right foot slightly out to the right to widen your stance to hip distance. You'll be more stable and be able to align your pelvis into neutral with greater ease. Then straighten your front leg without locking the knee, and walking your hands up the shin, straighten your spine, locking the chin down to the lifted chest. Leave your left hand on the shin, bring the right to the hip. Draw the left hip back and begin to revolve the ribs up towards the ceiling, stacking your right shoulder over the left. Bring both shoulder blades down and then look up. You can also extend the top arm towards the ceiling, creating an equal reach through both. Triangle pose can be very helpful in managing the condition of scoliosis. To create more space in the right side of the spine, especially in the lumbar region, reach your top arm overhead, turning your chest either to the ground or to the ceiling slightly, and then anchor through the outer edge of the foot. To create more length in the left side of the spine, tuck your right arm behind your back and reach your left arm out either to a wall or the back of a chair or even out in the air as I am doing here, creating a lot of length. Then slowly come out, retrace your steps back to lunge, and switch sides. On the right side of the body, we will practice the top-down approach into triangle pose. Stand with your legs wide apart, and then turn your right foot out and your left foot in, angling your pelvis so that the right knee tracks right over the center of the foot and you are in neutral. Draw your hips back, hinging from the hip joints forward, keeping your spine straight until you feel a nice stretch in the front leg. Then find a place for your right hand on the shin anywhere that allows you to maintain the length in the spine and execute Jalang Darabandha at the chin. Keeping your pelvis angled, revolve the ribs at the navel level towards the ceiling and again extend your top arm up to the sky. There should be no lateral roundness to the spine. Both sides of the torso should have a waistline visible. To lengthen the left side of the body, reach your left arm overhead while rooting through the outer edge of the left foot. To lengthen the right side of the body, tuck your left arm behind your back and reach the right arm to a support on the wall or the chair. And as you come out, you can bend the front knee softly and push up to standing from the strength of your legs. By rooting through the legs like this, you can access some of the misaligned or dull areas of the spine. Now let's talk about finer alignment points. We'll begin with the feet. You can root through the legs by activating the arch of the foot, pulling up the toes and spreading them lightly, and then traveling up the inseams of the legs into the pelvis, which should be in neutral with the lowest belly firm. Also notice if the arch of the back foot has collapsed, and root through the outer edge and the heel of your back leg so the arch could be deep, and again you can pull up the inseams into the pelvis and stabilize through the core. Which brings us to the pelvic alignment. The hips should reach back. There should be a small arch in the low back, neutral pelvis. Lengthen the tailbone down. Avoid overarching as well. The belly should be firm. And from that anchor in the belly, you can start revolve the ribs towards the sky. The bottom shoulder tends to drift forward into slouchy position, so anchor the bottom shoulder blade back and down and create a sensation of equal reach through the arms from the shoulder blades. There should be a gentle celery groove all along the backbone, starting at the shoulder blades. Trikonasana means 3 angles, and you can visualize 3 triangles with straight sides. If you can, imagine a dotted line from the fingertips of your upper arm all the way down to the hip. The sides of the torso should be long and straight. The legs should be straight but knees not locked, and the shoulders should be stacked one above the other. It is a wonderful pose to balance the energy of the first chakra because it demands of you to root through the legs into the earth, and for the third chakra because it activates your core and is a mild twist. Namaste.